So just one more semi-final to come. And it's men's doubles. The pair who until Thursday were world number ones, Marcus Fernaldi, Gideon and Sanjaya Sukamuljo, the All England champions. They won the Super Series in India last week as well. They're up against the former world number twos, Takeshi, Kamura and Keigo Sonoda. Now for the Japanese pair, it's a first ever Premier Super Series semi-final. Now we know from the top half of the draw that Fu Haifeng, the Olympic champion, playing in his first ever tournament with Zheng Shiwei, is already through to the final. They came through in 3 games, as you can see, against the 2-time beaten finalists Chai Biao and Hong Wei. Beaten finalists Chai Biao and Hong Wei both in 2014 and last year. So this brand new Chinese pairing already through to the final. But who will they play against? The informed pair of Gideon and Sukamuljo, or will it be the Japanese combination?
Men's doubles semi-finalists: Marcus Fernaldi, Gideon, Sanjaya Sukamuljo, Indonesia.
Well, they will definitely regain their world number one status come next Thursday. This Indonesian pair, they have been in tremendous form. All England champions, and then winning last week in India.
Takeshi, Kamura, Keigo, Sonoda, Japan. Takeshi, Kamura, Keigo, Sonoda, BWF World number 5. Hong Kong Open 2016 champion.
Led out by Keigo Sonoda.
Malaysia. Service judge Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen,
Their first semi-final of the year, the Japanese combination. They finished 2016 in tremendous style. They won the Hong Kong Super Series and then reached the final of the Super Series finals in Dubai. So a pair that ended the work year very well against the pair that's started this year extremely well. Now, who won the toss there, Steen? I wasn't paying attention.
No, I didn't see it either.
No. Gideon, who has an extraordinary record, 6 Super Series tournament finals, 6 titles, 5 of them with his partner of today, Sanjaya Sukamuljo. Born in Jakarta, turned 26 last month. Sanjaya Sukamuljo, he is only 21 years of age, born in Banyuwangi, and they're making their 3rd appearance here at the Malaysian Open as a combination. First time they've been beyond the 2nd round. Well, their first 2 matches were very convincing, weren't they? 24 minutes and 34 minutes. But it was their quarter-final against the pair who took their place this week as world number ones, Li Junhui and Liu Yu Chen. They dropped the opening game to 7, and in fact they were 14-17 down in the 2nd game before rattling off 7 straight points to take it 21-17, and the same scoreline in the deciding game. And revenge must have been sweet after they took their number 1 status. So Takeshi Kamura, 27 years of age, saga. Northwest on the island of Kyushu. They've gone down one place in the world ranking this week to number 5. But they have spent a total of 4 weeks as world number 2s. Well, they previously, as a pair, they're making their 4th consecutive appearance here. Their previous 3 appearances, they've never won a match. Lost in the first round in the last 3 years, Kamura and Sonoda. But they've been very, very impressive this year. All 3 matches in 2 straight games, including a quarter-final against Bodanasara, Buang Puapet of Thailand. This will be the 4th meeting between these 2 pairs. Japanese pair won the last 2 occasions, including in the group stage of the Super Series finals in Dubai. That was 41 minutes for that victory, 15 and 19. Only once been to 3 games so far when these 2 pairs have played against each other. David Wong is our umpire.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Takeshi Kamura and Keigo Sonoda, Japan. And on my left, Marcos Fernaldi, Gideon and Sanjaya Sukamuljo, Indonesia. Sanjaya Sukamuljo to serve to Takeshi Kamura. Love all. Play.
So Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo, who is lightning quick. Quick in movement and fantastically fast, rapid movements. His intersections at the front of the court have to be seen to be believed.
It is a fast-paced men's doubles here. I'm struggling a little bit to figure out who I would replace one of those 4 with in order to make the fastest men's doubles ever. Perhaps Zhang Ziwei would be a possibility, but
always a challenge here.
yeah.
Well, Zhang Ziwei is waiting, ready to play the final tomorrow. So whichever of these 2 pairs get through, I think it'll be a fairly fast match again. I'm surprised at the challenge there. But then I don't think I've been doing terribly well on the challenges today, have I? Well, we weren't... Well.
2-1. Play.
Oh, he slipped again.
He slipped. We had a problem yesterday with the carpets around ripping when Fernaldi. And there's a slip there from Sukamuljo. And that could have been very nasty. So the tournament referee is being called. There we are. There's the carpets. That will need to be repaired before the match continues.
And again, we see it's on the sideline. Not a whole lot of extra mat on the sides there. It's unfortunately a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, here we go.
Players coming out to the round, the head side.
Oh dear, yeah, that could have been very nasty. He's already got heavy strapping on his right knee, Sukamuljo. I know they haven't even really got going in this match yet, Steen, but the potential of Gideon and Sukamuljo being in 3 consecutive finals and potentially winning 3 Super Series titles back to back, if they were to win this semi-final and then win tomorrow. The last pair to achieve that in men's doubles.
My guess would be Asan and Sechuan.
No,
No?
Lee Yong-dae and Yu Young-sung.
That's
In fact, they won 4 back-to-back in 2015.
yeah, won 6 or 7 altogether, right?
Yeah. 6 ordinary Super Series, as it were, without the Super Series finals.
Yeah.
And 4 back-to-back. Japan, Korea, Denmark and France. It was a remarkable run. Of course, a pair tomorrow, we know, has a chance to win 3 consecutive Super Series titles. It's the mixed doubles combination of Lu Kai and Wang Yaxiong.
4-3.
Oh! Well played by Takeshi Kamura. Reverse slice.
Oh my goodness. I don't believe that. Around the head defensive shot.
And this can be an extremely fun game to watch.
No, we just missed it. It was before that.
Wow.
Yeah, that looked like almost a double hit. Almost as if he caught it on the racket and then just scooped it over.
I think it came off the frame, didn't it?
I'm sure it came off the frame.
It's a great challenge for Sukamuljo and Gideon, because normally they're superior in movement and speed against all other pairs. They have a huge advantage. Here it's not that big.
No.
I don't know which pair is the faster, but the Japanese pair can definitely match the Indonesians in terms of speed. It could mean that the Indonesian defense is going to be challenged today. Because they're so good at following up. Kamura and Sonoda.
9-5.
It's Kamura that's winning the battle for speed at the front of the court at the moment.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, oh, I don't believe it! Tremendous! Behind the back. There it was. So to the mid-game interval, it's the number 2 seeds, Kamura and Sonoda, who have the advantage. Of course, we know that there's a Japanese pair in the women's doubles final tomorrow. And no players from Japan have ever won a title here at the Malaysian Open. We could well have 2 chances to work, depending on how this finishes.
Excellent play by Sukamuljo. First a great retrieval on the back court. And then those interceptions.
Threat of Gideon coming forward, forcing Kamura into error. So back level. You're right, Steen, this is fun.
Good rallies.
This is fabulous.
Now for the Japanese side, Keigo Sonoda, he has to step up because there's going to be a lot of pressure on him, I suspect.
4 straight points since the mid-game interval.
That was a mistake for him.
Oh, this is extraordinary. What on earth do you think the coach Fernaldi said to them?
I think he's told them to play Keigo Sonoda every time they have a chance. If there's a service situation, play the shuttle to Sonoda, target him in the attack. He's not as creative as Kamura.
Well, it's 7 straight points now.
Yeah, but I don't think the Japanese are going to get out of this. That's Keigo Sonoda's key competency is to attack and maintain the attack. Very, very good movements from the back court. Excellent stamina, but the creative part of the game, that's not his strength.
9 of the last 10 points.
Now the third shot is going to be played somewhere soft to or behind Sonoda.
It's just long.
13-17.
I mean, his movement to play that round the head smash and then his placement.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Across the body of Sonoda.
And it also puts a lot of pressure on Kamura, because when he finally gets the opportunity on the front court to be creative, he feels that he must be maximum creative at the same time.
Game point opportunities.
Play. Service over. 15, 20.
Bit undisciplined there by Gideon with the service return, and immediately the Japanese strike back. Whoa!
What a fabulous return of serve. 21-16, opening game. Closing it out on their third game point opportunity. Only 17 minutes for that opening game. What would you be telling this Japanese pair right now, Steen?
I would tell them that Sonoda has to be alert as to that he's getting targeted, especially on the front court and in the service situation. So he has to believe that every shot comes to him. Whenever he's made one shot, he's got to be ready for the next one, because it's going to be him again. And then I would tell them to try and do the same themselves. They perhaps could target Marcus Fernaldi Gideon, because he's the least creative of the Indonesian players. So I would tell Sonoda to try and play him and see if he could win the matchup against him. Terrible service.
Sort of got in each other's way, didn't they? They were queuing up for that at the net.
Yeah.
That's a great smash from Gideon.
2, 3.
That's how you kill a backhand at the net. Virtually no backswing. Look at that. Just a little tap.
Yeah, that's well played.
5, 3.
Good coverage.
Yeah.
6, 3.
Well, the Japanese pair went 7-3 up in the opening game.
Yeah, and the Indonesians, they've been quite undisciplined, in my opinion, here in the beginning of the second game. I don't mind it, because I think maybe Harry Pamadi could have said something about don't be afraid to use variation, but when it's crunch time, same procedure as first game.
7, 3.
been going wide. Oh, Kamura could have left it.
7.
Brilliant.
Oh, the linesman hasn't called it.
And the linesman hasn't pulled at all.
Takeshi Kamura, challenges, all
Oh,
Called.
yeah, where was the call? But you and I both looked straight to the line judge.
It wasn't called.
And
It
it
was
was-
just
yeah.
there was a challenge. So I think the umpire assumed that it had been called good.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Five, 7. Play. Six, 7.
Yeah, that's a good interception from Kamura.
They're doing very well when they get the attack, the Japanese pair. He's had some trouble with the low service, Sonoda. No, that's not good. That's not good. In his defense, I must say that he has a very, very respectable position of his serve in comparison to many of the other players.
Play.
Oh, brilliant.
9, 8.
So fast. Sukamuljo.
Service over. 9 all. Couple. Takeshi. Couple. Nine all. Service over.
Oh dear. Now, is that the first service error of the match?
Yeah, I think so.
It is. It's gone long.
11-9 interval.
And it is Gideon and Sukamuljo who have the advantage, a 2-point advantage, having been 3-7 down. Now going to the mid-game interval, having won 8 of the last 10 points.
Thank you, coach. 11-9. Play.
Very good service return.
Service over. 10-11. Service over. 12-10. Service over. 11-12.
Oh, that's gone well on.
12-0. Service over.
That's a second service error from Kamura.
12.
Oh, backhand smash with full pirouette. Yeah, and they win the rally.
14-12.
There it is, my goodness me. That's extraordinary, isn't it? Standing there too. That's cheeky and brilliant. Oh, that's super. 5 quick points. Six quick points. Three slow drops. Oh!
Covered that.
Oh, that's just fabulous, isn't it? Oh, the Asians look like they're toying with their opponents.
They are toying with them.
Yeah.
I had hoped that the Japanese pair had more to come with. It looked like that in the beginning of the first game, but they've been absolutely outplayed. I have to say, though, that they haven't gotten a whole lot of help from our service judge here. We see, for instance, Marcus Fernaldi Gideon. He's lifting his left arm whenever he's serving.
Oh, well, finally.
Yeah.
Service fault called.
It's a little late.
Yeah. It'd have been 8 straight points to give them 8 match points. Service faults. Surely delaying the inevitable. Three Super Series so far this year, 3 finals now for Marcus Fernaldi, Gideon and Sanjaya, Sukamuljo. They've won the first two. They're going to contest a third tomorrow. 28 shots, not the longest rally of the match. My goodness.
21-13.
They are in superb form, the Indonesians. And it's only right and proper that next Thursday they'll get back their #1 status. That was very impressive indeed. 21-16, 21-13 in 35 minutes. What a performance from Gideon and Sukamuljo. Well, semi-finals day complete. We know the finals for tomorrow. But what a good semi-finals day it's been. It all started with Tai Tzu Ying against Sung Ji-hyung, the world #1. Tai Tzu Ying now through to her third final here. She won the title here 4 years ago, but she squandered 4 game points in that first game, but came back strongly in the next 2. And then in the women's doubles, Wang Yaxiong and Tang Jinghua. Tang Jinghua is a former champion here, but now with her new partner, Wang Yaxiong. They are through to a second Super Series tournament final. An hour and 23 minutes to beat the All England champions, Zhang Ye-na and Lee So-hee. Lee Chong-wei, quite frankly, cruised to victory. He was superb. And tomorrow he will contest his 13th final here at the Malaysian Open. The defending champion, the 11-time champion, will for a 36th time in his career play against Lin Dan of China tomorrow. In the women's singles second semi-final, it was the battle of the Olympic medalists, and the gold medalist Carolina Marin played superbly well. It was awfully close in the second, having been 20-14 up, only won on her 6th match point opportunity, but she has set up a wonderful final against the world #1 tomorrow. And as we've just seen, well, Gideon and Sukamuljo, 3 Super Series tournaments so far this year, and their third final. They've won the first 2, and quite frankly, they're in such wonderful form, but we don't really know too much about their opponents. We know about them individually. Fu Haifeng, the Olympic champion, and Zhang Shiwei. But there's so much to look forward to for finals tomorrow. Now remember, we're quite a bit earlier tomorrow. It's 1300 local time. That's 0500 GMT for all the finals. Until then, from Steen Peterson and myself, Jill Clark, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.